right, how's everyone today? Saturday afternoon. Bob's back. More Biker News Canada. Some events. We know tomorrow is, as they're calling it these days, the big game. How come they don't call it Super Bowl anymore? I think some TV station actually copyrighted that phrase or something. But anyways, so, as you can see, if you're watching on TikTok, I've already got it on the screen. We got the idle hands. Okay, what's going on here? No, it should be this one. What's going on here? We've got the idle hands RC. And this one. What's going on? There we go. In Fort Mac is having a Superbowl party February 9th. Doors are open at 2 p.m. Kickoff is at 4:30. There is a chili kickoff. And first place is $100. Second place, $50. Third place, club ticket. Door prizes, draws, raffles, live music by Dan Talk. Come on early and get your spot. So if you're up there in Fort Mac, probably unfortunately freezing yourself because it's cold in Ontario. It's got to be cold as heck in Fort Mac too. But anyways, there's something to do. Get out of the house and go hang out with some friends at the Idle Hands Clubhouse. If you know a member, then you're halfway there. Get a hold of the member you know and get some tickets. Go check it out. Like I say, that's all taking place tomorrow at the Idle Hands in Fort Mac. All right, and I think I got one more Super Bowl one to lay on you. And again, I'm not sure if I mentioned these on the last video I did about events. I'm getting a little more busy here. We had 2 interviews this week. Both of them went well, I thought. And I really, really like getting to know Lee Sykes. So I'm going to make sure I go out and check out his Bad Living Road show up at the Ghost Town, kind of like north of Guelph. If you're interested in going, you will find where it's being held at. So the other Super Bowl I wanted to mention is from the Legion in Huntsville. So the Legion, Royal Canadian Legion branch is 11 and 12, Woodbine Avenue. Sunday, February 9th, of course. So club room doors are open at 4. They got hot dogs, chili dogs, chili and a hot dog, all for sale. There's squares, giveaways, and draws. Enjoy the game. All are welcome. So the doors are open at 4. And I'm going to say, 1240 Woodbine Avenue. And it's got a Toronto phone number. So this might be, check it out. It's branches 11 and 12. And there's another place to go and watch the game with some friends at the Legion. I think, for some reason, the way it's here, Woodbine Avenue, I think it's in Toronto. But check that out if you're a football fan and you support the Legion. Go check that one out. I'm sure you'll find it. And that's what we got for Super Bowl games. Let's see what else we got. I put some other stuff aside for today. No, not that one. This one. Okay, so this. Alrighty, this one is coming out of Alberta as well. And it's a club called Defenders of the Children. They're a riding club. They're an RC. They're now recruiting. They have a monthly meeting every second Friday of the month at 6 p.m. in the clubhouse is at 4905 51st Street, Wetaskiwin, Alberta. Email dragondocrc@gmail.com or call at 780-335-9958. So they were defending the defenseless. And it's Facebook at Defenders of the Children RC. and Defenders of the Children Riding Club. So be part of a dedicated group of individuals making a real difference in the lives of children. We are recruiting riders and non-riders to help us provide vital support and empowerment to the children and the youth in our communities. So very cool. Another group, it's anyone that does stuff to help out kids, no matter what the kids have gone through or going through. They always get tip of the tip from me. I'm actually in talks with one of these groups in Ontario, and we'll see where those conversations lead. But I'm kind of it's down my thing, so I'm kind of thinking about seeing if I can lend a hand to that organization. I'll talk more about it when it's becoming more of a thing. But for now, if you're in Alberta, and I know I murdered the name, how to say that name, Wetaskiwin, Alberta. If you're close to there, give them a call, 780-335-9958, and get involved with a group doing some good stuff in your community. And it doesn't matter if you're a rider or not. And get out there. They are a riding club, so, I suppose there'll be weekly bike nights and stuff like that to get involved in. So check them out if that's your thing. And I got another group that's doing the same. Okay, so this particular group it's an international club. So it's called Guardians of the Children International. And this is the Leamington chapter that we're speaking of. So 19 years ago in San Antonio, Texas, a mission was born. A mission to recognize and react to child abuse. A mission to educate the public to do the same. A mission to serve as advocates. And a mission to be an answer to a prayer. GOC, which is Guardian of the Children chapters, have spread across the United States and Canada, serving this mission for the children that need us, helping these kids go from victim to victor. We are an organization trying to put ourselves out of business. Until that day comes, our scales are unbalanced, and so will remain until such a time justice is served on those to blame. Thanks to all those who have served this mission. Happy 19th anniversary, Guardians of the Children. So that's the Guardians of the Children. Happy 19th anniversary. And if this sounds like it's something that interests you, find the Guardians of the Children International on Facebook. Get a hold of them. I think they're always looking for some new blood and some new ideas and some new people to come in and help. So go check them out. And this one in particular is the Leamington chapter, but they do have chapters all around. So tip of the tip to you guys also, the Guardians of the Children, and see another 19 years. Good work. A couple minutes left on the TikTok timer. So I'm going to do this one quick. So this is from Bro Niagara. The NBS Riders presents Winter Get Together. It's a dinner and a dance. It's happening tonight, February 8th. Doors are open at 5:30. Dinner's at 6:30. Dance to Renegade at 8 p.m. It's at Super Mario's at 281 King Street, Port Colborne, Ontario. $30 a person, penny sale, 50-50 draw, and the proceeds are to the Canadian Mental Health Niagara. So there's another group in the Niagara area doing great things for their community. So tonight they've got a dinner and a dance down in Port Colborne. Go check that one out if that's close to where you live or whatever the case is, or if you're friends with these guys, or if you're one of them. So Bro Niagara posted it, and it's being hosted by the NBS Riders. And again, they're from Port Colborne, and they do weekly rides and all that stuff. So go check it out. Maybe you'll find some new friends, find some people to ride with, to hang out with, and whatever, right? And if you can do a little bit of work for your community and amongst all that stuff, even better. So this is us running out of time on TikTok. So I'm going to pause the YouTube one. I got more stuff to talk about on YouTube. All right, so here's one. I think these guys are a motorcycle shop, and it's in Regina, Saskatchewan. So I don't get too much material comes my way about things going on in Saskatchewan. So I'm happy to see this. So this is last year's highlight reel. Getting excited for this year's show. So it's on February 15th. And that's 1377 Hamilton Street in Regina, Saskatchewan. And that video was put together by Sid at Tangerine, or at Sid-Tangerine. So, like you say, I'm kind of coming into this blind, but that's okay. I've done lots in my life without having any info beforehand. But like you say, it looks like a vintage bike shop, which is cool. And they have their annual, maybe it would be an open house, maybe it would be a party, but they look like they have a good time. The bikes you see in the shop, they all look cool. You see some beverages, you see some accessories, and you see some ink. Hey, I like all them things. So if you like all them things, go check them out. If you happen to be in Regina and it's coming your way next weekend, next Saturday. And that's what I know. That's what I know. So go check that out if you happen to be in Regina. And please, all you guys in Saskatchewan, send me some more events that's happening in that province. I don't seem to find too much. All right, let's check out our next one. I did put a few things together for a video today because I knew I was going to do one. So let's see what else I got. All right, so here's another fundraiser going on by Bro Niagara. And this is the Riders Protecting Children. And it's the third annual. I do remember talking about this last year. It's the Family Day Penny Sale. There's a light lunch menu. It's Monday, February 17th at Stamford Presbyterian Church, 3121 St. Paul Avenue, Niagara Falls, Ontario. And it goes from 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. A little something to do, get you out of the house, take the kids. It's a penny sale, so you're not going to be dropping all your money. And like I say, something to do on Family Day, which is next Sunday. I keep forgetting about that. They added a long weekend for us, didn't they, in February? Get us out of the winter blues. So anyways, that's happening right down there in Niagara Falls at the Stamford Presbyterian Church. Go check it out and help raise a little bit of money for Riders Protecting Children. And again, another group doing things for kids. And I take it to mean that they have a chapter down in Niagara Falls. All kind of makes sense. See what else I saved. All right, this one sounded interesting to me, so I saved it. And it's being hosted by Highwaymen Riding Club. So we do have a tie into our motorcycle stuff. So 131 Holmes Point Road in Georgina. They're having a kids ice fishing derby. It's happening again on Family Day on the 17th of February from 10 in the morning until 1 p.m. Prizes for first, second, and third biggest fish. Registration is a donation of a non-perishable food item. That's really cool. And they got holes drilled for those who need. So if you don't have an auger, come on down anyway. They got hot chocolate, hot dogs, water, and minnows. They're all provided. So that's a really, really cool thing. So it's being sponsored by Taps and Tracks, Lockmore Mechanical, the Portuguese Bake Shop, and Portuguese Chicken House. Oh, they got the best chicken. Oh, I love Portuguese chicken. So anyways, if you're in Georgina and you got some kids, that sounds like a cool thing to do. Bundle yourselves all up. Get out there and help out the Highwaymen Riding Club. Raise a little bit of money, man. And all it takes is a non-perishable, and you're in. So that'd be a great thing to do. Thank you guys on the Highwaymen, and let us know how it all went. I'll do a follow-up. So it looks like our friends at the Handwriters Group, they got themselves an official kind of place to call home, call it headquarters, call it clubhouse, call it whatever you want. So if you know a member, you PM a member for details. They're calling it the Garage. The official grand opening is Saturday, February 15th. The doors will be open at 5 p.m. There's some 50-50 draws, food, drink, and a great time. And again, contact a member for details. So they're not putting the address out there, and it don't matter. So if you know these guys, you know them. And go check them out and congratulate them on their new spot. Congrats, guys. And let's get it. Let's do it this year. Let's get an interview lined up for Angela, whoever it takes. It doesn't matter to me. And let's get you on YouTube and tell the world about all the cool things you guys do through the summer. All right, I got some more. I got a few more saved up here. Let me see what else I got. All right, and this post is from the Madmen and the Warriors MC, and it looks like it's from the Fredericton, New Brunswick chapters of these respective clubs. So, good morning, Facebook family. As you know, we love to give back where and when we can. That being said, we are only able to accomplish this with your help. Madmen and Warriors MC support page would like to collaborate on bringing in more donations, such as clothing and non-perishable items for our local St. Mary's Community Food Bank, as well as our local less fortunate here in Fredericton and surrounding areas. So until Sunday at closing time, if you bring in a clothing or a non-perishable food item, we'd like to offer $10 off every $40 purchase. Stop by at 51 Maliseet Drive, Fredericton, New Brunswick, or call at 506-461-3129. So this is coming from earlier in the week. So I'm assuming it's still a thing. It's still a go. So if you're down there in New Brunswick, Fredericton to be exact, give the guys in the Warriors a hand. They're doing all sorts of great stuff out there for the less fortunate. And again, that's the stuff I want to concentrate on this with this channel. I want to show everyone all the great things that people who ride motorcycles and who may happen to wear a patch or a cut, whatever you want to call it. I want to show the public and other bike groups all the great things that are being done and that you can do. There's no limits. All right, I think I got one or two more, and then we'll call this one a video. So this is another one that caught my eye because it's in the same sort of theme of things. And I got to find somebody from the Chrome Thunder and Blues Bike Fest and see if I can get them up here for an interview before the event happens this summer. But, so a message from all of us at Chrome. We can't do any of this without you. So this year, we are on a mission to raise funds to support local food banks and mental health programs. Too many Canadians are falling through the cracks of society, losing hope and struggling to meet their basic needs. No one deserves to go without the essentials for survival, and no one should feel lost in their darkest moments. Our weekend at Chrome can help raise money to provide food for families in need and vital mental health resources for those who are struggling. So they're gonna help out the Canadian Mental Health Association of Simcoe County, the Angus Food Bank, and the Alliston Food Bank. So far, that's what they've decided. So if you're an attendee for the Chrome Thunder and Blues Bike Fest, keep all that in mind. It's all going to a great place and for great causes and to help out people that really just right now they could use a hand. And again, that's what I'm showcasing. That's what I'm talking most about, is about all the good things that we can do to help out in our community. And it works better and it goes easier and everything if you do it as a unit. So if you're coming in as a riding club or motorcycle club or whatever the case may be, come in at it as a team, and it'll all come together for you. So I think that's actually a good spot to wrap up this video on. All sorts of good stuff. It's all being done, like I say, by your fellow motorcycle rider. And if you're a member of the general public who doesn't understand the appeal and all that about motorcycles and leather, and you have to live it to understand it. It's just kind of the way it is. So check it out. Go check out some of these events, especially if they happen to be in your area. And I want to thank everyone, of course, takes the time out to watch these videos. Keep your eyes open. I will be assembling a calendar in the coming weeks and months. Get it out there hopefully by the end of April, I think. That's kind of when the events start to kick off around then. And in the meantime, keep making videos. And And if you guys want to talk about anything, drop me a message on the Facebook Biker News Canada group. And anyone who's interested in an interview to get their club out there, to get one of their causes out there, I'm all ears. I'm happy to do it. And actually, it's my favorite thing, getting to know people. So these interviews are kind of my favorite thing. So if anyone wants to get on there live with me, it's Thursday night at 8 p.m. But of course, special arrangements can be made to fit whatever your schedule is. And that's what we got for today. Thanks everyone again for watching. Much love and respect. And we'll see you on the next one.